Okay, what I have here represents what will probably be the last items that I purchased from Cheaper Than Dirt. I actually purchased this shortly after the firearms scare debacle, or whatever you want to call it, Fire Armageddon onset, or just shortly after the Sandy Hook massacre and everything that's transpired since then is when I purchased this from Cheaper Than Dirt. Prior to that, I had been lessening the amount of items that I purchased from them because they are probably no longer Cheaper Than Dirt first and foremost. I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but at some point in time, they underwent something, I guess, a multiple distribution point business model and strategy, and essentially they would have letter designations for whichever warehouse the material is being stored at. Sometimes it would be stored at multiple locations, sometimes only one. And if you happen to purchase multiple items, each of which may have been stored at a different depot, you would have to pay 3 separate shipping costs. So for instance, let's assume that let's just say that this was stored at location point 1, location point 2, location point 3. You would wind up paying shipping for this, paying shipping for this, and paying shipping for this. So you could easily exceed the cost of your items in shipping depending upon how many items you purchase and how many different depots those items were stored in and shipped from. So that was not very much to my liking. And then their shameful display of, should we say, cowardice? Should we say, I would just say cowardice. After the Sandy Hook shooting and their sudden reappraisal of their firearms sales practices, and essentially just when we needed them, we the gun community needed them to stand firm the most, probably within the last 20 to 30 years, they folded under pressure and basically betrayed their chief clientele, which is the gun owner. I mean, they are a gun and firearm and military surplus supplier. I mean, that's what they do. That's their chief business. We are their chief customers. And they essentially turned their backs on us and essentially left us out to dry when we needed them the most. So while they do have a nice selection of stuff, I'll just have to buy elsewhere, take my money where it's wanted, get the customer service that we need, and get the support that we need. But in any case, just to show you what I did purchase from them, this is an HKS speed loader for the 32 H&R Magnum. And you can see that's the Ruger SP101, the Taurus 73, 74, 741, the J-frame size. And this is for my 327 Federal Magnum SP101. And I purchased another one just to go along with it. So that means I have 3 speed loaders for my 327 Federal Magnum, the Ruger SP101, and 2 speed strips, which I don't use, and unfortunately I can't display them right now. just to show you what they look like. And also a spare magazine for my CPX Sky. There you go. Just for my Sky CPX 9mm pistol. So I finally got around to getting a spare magazine for that one. So now I have 3 magazines for that one. Compliments of Cheaper Than Dirt. And the exorbitant prices. Mostly exorbitant shipping costs. These were fairly inexpensive. I guess they were competitively priced. But and I was fortunate enough to be able to get these from the same depot, so the shipping was about as low as you can get it from those guys. But that's probably a thing of the past. So Cheaper Than Dirt will just be no longer one of my suppliers, and that's essentially the way it has to be. They turn their backs on us, so as dissatisfied customers, we can do the same and see how they fare. All right, thanks for watching, and comments are welcome. Bye-bye.